Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator, and I'm back after having a week off doing some fun things, but I came across this headline here. This actually is a July 16th, 2024 article. Right out here in the Cape Cod, scientists at Woods Hole, which used to be a renowned place, they want to dump a bunch of sodium hydroxide into the ocean to, see if it will absorb carbon dioxide, which is also known as lye. As it says right here, it says it in some of the other articles too. And lye is a strong alkaline solution, especially of potassium hydroxide, used for washing or cleansing. People use it when they make soap. They add lye, and they have to take a lot of protective measures because it's not a good thing. You're like, how does it become neutral once it gets into soap? But it does. But the Woods Hole here, they have going on what they call the Loch Ness Project, which is short for locking away ocean carbon in the Northeast shelf and slope. They're looking to take carbon out of the atmosphere and put it into the ocean. And they think that this process is gonna help speed that up. It says here, environmentalists and fishermen are pushing back against a plan from a group of scientists who want to dump more than 60,000 gallons of sodium hydroxide, more commonly known as lye, into the ocean off of Cape Cod to gain an understanding of how to slow climate change. So they said that this summer, it would start with a field trial program that would disperse roughly 6,600 gallons 10 miles south of Martha's Vineyard. And then next summer, at a more drastic scale of roughly 60,000 gallons into the waters northeast of Provincetown in the Gulf of Maine. Now, I don't know if you know Cape Cod, but here's the mainland, and this is where you come out into what's called the Cape. This is Massachusetts here, and then you come out into the Cape, and the main road runs from where you come over the bridge, and Woods Hole is here. You take the ferry out to Edgartown in Nantucket too, I believe. So right now they want to do it 10 miles south of Martha's Vineyard. This whole South Shore is just a long, long beach. It's very nice. I lived on the vineyard for a year. And then next year, they want to do it out here near Provincetown, which is, it's toned down a lot. It's a fun town. It used to be, it was where a lot of gay people were in the 70s, and they all just went and made this town for themselves where they could just all be happy. But it's a very, very nice tourist town. It's one of those towns that you have a lot of fun in, and when you travel, just some towns are special and make you just want to spend money and do everything. And truly, Provincetown is one of those towns. But right now, the residents there and the fishermen aren't really so happy because there's some mad scientists, as I call it, at the Woods Hole that want to do this crazy experiment. Why is it ridiculous? Well, you're playing with nature. Plus, the thing of the matter is that if you've been around here before, we all know that if we would just allow solutions, then we would just reduce emissions and we would solve the problem by not creating it. Now, I know that Woods Hole doesn't know that. You're going to see an email I sent them today, and they are going to find out tomorrow morning. But, Friends of the Earth, they're a fraudulent environmental organization that won't allow solutions. They're in the email. I've hit them up over the years. Never once got a reply. What? Solutions? Why are you bothering us with solutions? But they wrote with dozens of other groups to the EPA during a public comment period that closed Friday, which I didn't know about it. I just found out about this today, Monday, July 22nd. As I say in my letter, it would just be more useless time writing to an organization that doesn't care and isn't going to allow solutions. So the thing is the Woods Hole Institute They say that the project will operate within a pH range considered safe for aquatic life and maintain strict environmental monitoring protocols. Well, that's great. Like anything, when you do a mad scientist experiment, you can monitor the unforeseen negative consequences. Okay, that's not so reassuring. They make it sound so benign. What they say here is that they just want to understand the potential environmental impacts of using ocean alkalinity enhancement to remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and the other is to verify and report the amount of carbon dioxide this method might realistically remove if deployed at scale. At scale. So they just want to start here off of Martha's Vineyard and then just expand it to everywhere. Instead of what? Oh, that's right, just ending our abusive emissions. Okay, so, these articles all have the same information, but there are fishermen that are up in arms about this. So the Jerry Lehman, the CEO and founder of the New England Fishermen's Stewardship Association, said he believes the project is being done in haste and without proper oversight. So I included them on the email I sent Woods Hole tonight. Here's the distribution. There's Jerry right there. There's some Friends of the Earth. That's their press. That's the only thing that they have for an email outside of a contact form. Here's the Woods Hole Institute. And so this is all the fishermen here, but you got McKibben, Gore, Redford, and Team Kennedy, because the Kennedys won't allow solutions. And I just say, this is a hazardous, unnecessary, mad scientist experiment. I say that Woods Hole needs to voluntarily end your mad scientist ocean experiment, and that what you need to do is just to let the world know that there's solutions, and those solutions need to get implemented. Again, I reiterate in capital letters here, they need to voluntarily end this. They themselves don't have to wait for the EPA to not approve it. Okay, so you can see what I put here, and I also put the fishermen here, and I'm like, you guys, you can all do something. You can use a more enlightened argument as opposed to this is just reckless of them. It is reckless of them. It's, and the EPA they'll rubber stamp it, and they'll rubber stamp all the rest of it. And it's ridiculous. So, the fishermen, they could do something, and they can learn that there are real solutions here. Maybe they will help convince Woods Hole that they need to step up to the plate and just actually get solutions implemented. But, good luck with that. Then that becomes political. Are you kidding me? Is Woods Hole going to out all of the fraudulent environmental voices? Which is all of them? I don't know about that, but there we go. I tried, and this is a ridiculous headline, a ridiculous idea. It should never be happening, and hopefully Woods Hole will do the right thing. I'm certainly not going to hold my breath waiting for them, but I will gonna give them a call. I got some other people I'm gonna be giving calls to too, and people need to just step up to the plate and do the right thing. And I don't think they will, but we're trying. Stay tuned, people.